there at all?
Okay, now the name Hurt was not in the paperwork that I seen as far
Hmm.
as a statement that was made by Clone in any way. The name was in the paperwork attached to other statements that other people made. And when I say statements, I don't want to say statements to like the police, just statements to each other in conversation, whether it was Facebook, text messages, whatever evidence that the police were using. Some people were
Hmm.
using different names. Clone's name never came up in the paperwork as far as any documentation that any information that the police were using at that time came from him, whether directly or indirectly through taps, wires, or nothing. But when his codees reached out to us today, one
Hmm.
of them stated to us on the phone that he is in fact Hurt, and his name is in the paperwork, but listed by his street alias, not the name that his friends call him.
Ah, so
You feel me?
Hurt is
No,
in there.
Hurt,
You just don't know
according to
what
him,
other name he go. You don't know what other
Well,
name he go
I
by,
know
so
the
you
name.
don't.
Look, I did. I'll say that. I'll say this. His name is in the paperwork as Pacino. Pacino's all through the paperwork.
Hmm.
I don't know that Pacino also goes by Hurt because I don't know these gentlemen. So to me, while
Gotcha.
I'm reading it, it's just two different people. He verified with us on the phone that he himself, Pacino, is Hurt. So
Okay. So then
that kind of changes
this
the
is this is
conversation.
what I well, this is what I asked next because I ain't gonna lie, I sat down and watched the video twice already, so you know what I'm saying. I could ask these proper questions. When you said, and I ain't saying you gotta. Well, at this point, I guess we said a name, and I'm about to
He
ask:
probably
is the
good.
Pacino person the name that you said was on there?
Yo,
That was the
Jack, I just
snitch?
want to say he just pulled up right here. He's the one
Okay, okay.
555. Yo, please do me a favor, introduce yourself, let them know who you are and how you affiliated with this situation, bro.
What's up, man? Hey, this Pacino, man. I'm affiliated with this situation due to people speaking on my name, incarcerated for a pistol charge, and they came and locked me up after this interview with Buddy. Yes, it's true. He did not. The name that he gave, that is one of my aliases. He did not put that alias in the paperwork. But you can go back in 2016 and you can look on Instagram and you can type in Hurt Pacino and I'll pop up. Where I'm from, everybody know that that's like my childhood nickname. The Pacino was my gang name.
That's the hit rock real.
I'm following you, bro. I know how
So
that shit
y'all just
go. We
interviewed him,
listening.
right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah. They
we
just,
interviewed. Well,
yeah,
we opened up the
Can anybody
platform to
here?
him to speak his piece.
yeah. We hear you. Can you hear us?
How the fuck this
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yo,
big dog.
Oh, listen.
we hear you. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah,
So y'all just interviewed him?
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
we just
Ron.
did the interview with him last night. Okay, and I heard y'all saying like y'all looking in this paperwork and none of the names y'all mentioned is not in the paperwork.
Yeah,
All
according
right,
to the
Okay, the
name
hold
that
first
he
on,
said
name,
in
Ron.
the
the
that
first.
as far as we knew.
Okay, so the first name he mentioned was Muscle. He said Muscle started Ape. They said who? So who else is leadership of Ape Gang? They ain't say Ape record label nothing. Soon as he said Muscle started Ape, they said who else is in leadership with Ape Gang? He said SOS. SOS would have been on the case, but he overdosed on the pill and died.
Okay,
Then he
so
went.
SOS is
Then
a person.
yes,
So
yeah.
SOS is a person.
yes,
Okay,
he was
gotcha,
a big
gotcha.
homie at the time. Then he
Yeah,
said
no,
Hurt.
the way he said it on the video, it didn't sound like a person. It sounded like the acronym for another gang. So
Nah, see,
niggas didn't take
SOS
that part as a name.
SOS was in that paperwork that y'all was reading. They was on the
Gotcha.
phone, had phone calls and whatnot. And then he say Hurt name. Then they asked how many members are a part of the gang or something like that. He was like, I don't know, like 20. But that part was cut off. But we do have that part of the
Okay,
video.
that was gonna be my next question. You guys are pulling up here shortly. We're gonna sit down with y'all here shortly. Do you guys have the full interrogation footage?
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, they're pulling up tonight. They're about to be on the way. They got you sent them the Addy and everything already. Yeah, y'all. Hey, Pacino, look at your. Make sure you got the Addy and everything
Yeah, I
like that.
already
You
got it.
know what I'm
We about to
saying?
get
Okay,
ready to
then.
head out in a minute.
Okay, so we'll see y'all shortly. Just text us when y'all pulling up, and I'll come get y'all from outside.
All right, so I got some more questions if
No,
y'all
y'all
if
go
y'all
ahead. Y'all
ain't.
go. No, go handle. Y'all ask what you want. I'm about to mute up.
All right, yeah. So basically, what you saying is in the video that he presented to Hip Hop is Real. That's all edited. What one of the things that he cut out was him basically stating how many people was in the gang and more information and whatnot.
And
Yeah,
who started the game?
yeah. Who started the game? He gave our ranks. When they asked how many people do he think do we have up under us, he said 20 to 30 people.
God damn, this is bad work. Uh, so shit.
Well, let me ask this question real quick.
Yeah, yeah. Cause
What?
God
Why
damn.
did you decide, or like some people say, why you guys decide to put the paper out or the video out on Clone now?
Shit, we been there. It just finally got into the right people's hands.
Them
Okay,
video been out forever. We don't know no battle
I'm,
rap. No,
listen, listen. This Pacino. I'm
that's what
not a
I.
rapper. I
Uh
never
huh.
been a rapper. Never wanted to be a rapper. I wasn't signed to no entertainment label. No none of that shit. I was a full fledged game banker at the time.
Oh, so all that record label shit is just. I mean, all right. So
That shit
I'm gonna
cap.
keep it a stack. When he told us to go back, me specifically, I was the nigga on the live with him. When he told me go back and look at the video, and he said that it said industry. I mean, I click back up with him because he know that we all know that shit ain't say industry. So basically, what you saying is the whole record label cover that he's been throwing out is just all cap. You was never even a rapper in the first
Man,
place.
me or SOS wasn't no goddamn rappers. At that time that he talking about, man, we was in the streets.
they ain't got no
He
battle
told
rap.
y'all, in like 33 minutes of that interview with y'all, he told y'all that he has paperwork that he could prove that we was all part of this record label. No, the hell he don't.
That shit was in New Orleans.
That shit wasn't
Somebody
even
by you
down
said
here.
that shit was it. I would say so. So there was a record label that he was fucking with, but it wasn't even had nothing to do with y'all. It was in New Orleans or something. I heard somebody in your background say. That's crazy. All right. So the record label shit is a ploy. You niggas never been
I
rappers,
might gotta
so that's
cut this
canceled.
Wi-Fi off.
The
I
the
mean,
video
Clone
the video
Clone
is
said
Yo,
edited.
he that's what was
huh?
able to actually get
I
him
might
out of
have
the
just put on my
situation.
clothes real quick and push.
So
Oh yeah.
so
Uh,
uh,
yo, can y'all hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah, we
get
can hear
you. We
you.
get you. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. For real. At this point, it's really just niggas that y'all already just dispelled everything. Nigga, want no fucking record label like that. Ain't nothing to talk about with that, because that's where a lot of my questions was gonna come from. But you already said y'all niggas don't need rap, so and that killed a lot of my questions because I was trying to figure out how the fuck a record label got a RICO, but they think y'all was doing nothing illegal to where it's okay for a nigga to say names.
So,
But y'all
Pacino,
are
let me ask you
rappers.
this:
Yo,
y'all never went to the studio and made any
I
music
don't
ever?
know. I can't hear nobody.
Yo, you can
We
hear?
hear you. I don't know. We hear you fine. Yeah, they probably not familiar
Hey,
with it.
it's all right, y'all. Don't worry. They about to be pulling up in a minute.
Yo,
We
can y'all
going
hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can hear
yes,
you.
we hear you.
Can you hear us?
yeah, whatever he got, they can't
Yo,
hear us on
Yeah,
that side.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. This prove these niggas don't rap. They for real, bro,
we
because
don't
they
go
know
over
how to
nothing.
use this.
It's not
Gang.
funny, but nah, for real. Like you
No,
can
for
kind of
real.
tell
Shit look
these
like
ain't no
connection was lost.
social media type niggas, and they niggas don't even got. They probably just created this Twitter just to get
Shit
in here
don't
right now,
matter.
for real.
I gotta remember and put my clothes on right quick.
Yeah, he probably don't even know he's still on this motherfucker.
Not at all.
Huh?
That shit
They,
probably still connected to the
yeah,
car
Yeah,
and
nah,
everything.
it's
yeah,
hip hop is
knowledge
real.
knowledge text and let him know we can still hear him, just so he don't, you know what I'm saying, say nothing crazy.
Oh,
Um,
there you go.
but yeah, man, this I don't know, man, it's great. I asked him last night. I mean, y'all seen the footage, and I like that. I asked him clear as day, like, hey, you and none of these people on this paperwork got no static. Like, y'all all handle this, and y'all all still cool. And he said everybody was straight. And we woke up this morning to, these gentlemen reaching out and saying a little bit something different. So, here we is with it.
No, my thing is this shit kind of cooked. Cause his whole basis was it was a record label. Even in y'all interview, you know what I'm saying? The basis was it's a record label. Like, so would bro say like Cause like I had like 5, 6 questions about this shit because it was interesting the record label part, but him saying that he don't need rap and him saying that he's Pacino, he's Hurts, and he was the top of the food chain, and that's what the nigga said in the video that Hurts was at the top. So him saying he don't rap and you giving up the CEO for a label, but turned out he don't rap and he don't do no label. I don't know how everything done, everything dead. Like it, I'll be real with you. It's nothing really more to talk about. Like the record label was kind of the only way to get this shit over, though that was questionable itself. But it was the only way to get this shit over. And like I said, in one swoop, bro just said they don't rap, bro. It ain't really much more to go over. Cause Clone admitted himself he gave up names, but he said he gave up names in the spirit of it's just the record label. This nigga saying won't no record label because they don't even fucking rap.
Hmm.
I don't really know what else to say. Like, I don't even know what I would
Ain't
ask
no-
the nigga. You feel me?
Ain't nothing else to say, man.
there
Y'all know
ain't.
what time it was. Y'all knew what it
Yeah, like
was.
I ain't even gonna want to sit here and just be filibustering this shit, but bro, it really ain't much more to say, fool.
Man,
That shit
listen,
cooked. That shit
listen.
cooked.
It's gonna get cooked even more tomorrow. I just want to see how much intelligence he was gonna play with in that interview. That's all I was waiting on. Stay tuned. I'm gonna feed the streets again tomorrow. Stay tuned. That shit was all some bullshit, clipped up, edited. You know what I'm saying? Trying to finagle his way up out of there. Nah, ain't working. Y'all knew that though.
Of course, niggas do that, but you got goddamn. Yo, niggas said he got an out. We gonna hear you out. Well, yeah, that shit cooked, gang. Oh, that shit cooked.
Yeah, I told him to pull back up. I'm just waiting to see if it. I told him to get into
And
Wi-Fi or some shit like that so we can actually hear him. But I don't know, man. Like I know Clone said they was apart, so somebody's not telling the truth. You know what I mean?
yeah, because his bands in the background said that the record label was in New Orleans. Like I heard that clear. So
Clear as day.
yeah, and then he said after that, yeah, it was somewhere else, but it won't here. So
Okay, here he is.
there you go.
Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi, what's up?
Okay, hi. Hey everybody. Hey Jack Boy.
What's happening? What's happening?
Okay. So this, clone, fuck. So I'm still watching this video that you just put out. So since you put this out
Can you hear me?
and now there's been
Yeah,
a new
yeah, we can hear
development,
you.
Yes,
knowledge.
Yoshi. Yep, that's exactly how it went, Yoshi. I heard you. Yep.
Dude,
And the new development is the Cody's are now wanting to tell their side.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
And
man.
and that's who's
And
talking.
they reached out before the footage was even dropped.
Nah,
Oh,
Tyler Perry couldn't make this shit up.
They must have just even seen that he was even about to do something, or and they hit us this morning.
yo, bro, you still here?
Yo, Pacino.
He on
Um,
mute.
there's a music. That's why.
He on mute. He gotta come off mute.
Yeah.
I
So,
didn't
I
even get
mean,
to finish the video, so I didn't even need to waste my time
was Clone
watching.
denying that it was from New Orleans though? He just said they had a music record label, or was he saying it was out of Atlanta?
I mean, it's one of them things where the location really kind of don't matter
Okay,
because he's saying that the record label was amongst them, and they saying won't no record label. They don't. They saying there isn't no record label, and to add context, they're saying they don't even rap. Well, at least Pacino saying he don't rap. He said him and SOS didn't was not rappers when this
okay.
Rico took place.
And what I want him to clear as well, because when like I said, when we looking at it, it's like it's no black and white on the paperwork. But Pacino's basically saying those names and certain aliases are on the paperwork, and just from him naming certain names is what is basically coinciding it. But I want to get it
Yeah, what do
clear
you
from him first.
so I mean we waited on her to come off mute, but what I heard him say was basically well we was looking at it, the names are there. We just don't know the names that we looking at. So we all looking for Hertz because that's what we seen in the video, but Hertz is Pacino.
Facts.
So when y'all was looking at the paperwork, and every time that Rome see Pacino's name, he's bypassing it because he's really looking for Hurts. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was telling Pacino in the video too. SOS sound like another gang or something. It didn't sound
It
like a
did. It
person.
didn't sound like an
Yeah,
individual.
it didn't
So
sound like
I
a
was
person.
overlooking that.
So you overlook it though. I already know because I viewed it the same way till he said it was a person. This whole time I thought it was a gang or a sub hood to a gang type shit. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. So once he said that, I already know when looking at the paperwork, the nicknames, the aliases SOS and Pacino, you looking over because those ain't the names that
That are
we
in
didn't
the
hear.
footage in question.
Yeah, the name we are looking for is Hurts. So it's like I don't see Hurts. So you good whole time.
You know, Hurt
Pacino
not
shit
in
is
there. It's
right there.
Pacino. That's confirmed. That was
Yeah,
confirmed already. That's Pacino. That ain't Hurt ain't in that name. And if you
yeah.
notice, we ain't gonna get to that though.
Nah, nigga, we here. Get to it. The
We gonna
fuck.
get to that. Now I want to make sure I got everything because you know how battle rap. Do you see we had to do this and when we didn't really have to do this? So I got everything together. I'm just
But
organizing
this
it.
how it is. But this how it is with the internet. You even when you may know something, when you bring it to the internet, you gotta be able to cross your T's and dot your I's. I was about to say cross your I's. But you gotta be able to cross your T's and dot your I's. Like that's just how this shit work.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
it's
I
not.
don't. I'm the last one in battle rap that need to be explained to. I know that I always do that. I'm talking about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Majority of everybody else. So I already know how that go. It's gonna be a
So
spaces up. Fact said that. No, we gonna get to it. I'm telling you, we gonna
so
break it. It
Yoshi.
will be zero questions tomorrow. After tomorrow, zero.
So
Knowledge, can you explain to me again what Clone told you about he can't talk to them because of his probation?
Yes, he basically said because he's still, on probation, he's not allowed to have any,
Contact with
communication or contact, yeah, with
with
none of
the
these
named
guys.
co-defendants.
Yeah, so that
That's what that. At least that's what he said.
Do you know how long he's been on probation since he's got out, or how long he got of probation?
no, I don't.
It's 2025. He got out. He said he did what?
He said he got out
62 days.
2018.
Hey, Jack boy,
yeah.
I think he said
you busted, homie.
2019.
Okay.
I'm
When
just
you were
fucking with
looking
you,
at the
man. It's
paperwork, did you
four,
see the
man.
verdict?
Nigga,
Hold on,
I
my bad.
know,
See what
nigga. That's
Yoshi?
why I just said okay.
When you were looking at the paperwork, was there a verdict?
No, that's why I had asked him. Did this was all? I asked him like, did he have any like his plea paperwork? Because I
Yo,
asked him if
bro.
you guys could
Hey,
see
I'm
you
on
guys
my
could
way
see
up there
it.
now, though.
Oh, there you
Okay, for
go.
sure.
There
We
you
out
go.
here. I had what the paperwork I was reading. It basically was stated that Pacino and him were basically number two and three under their big homie, and they were listed in a lot of paperwork back to back with each other. And I had asked Clone with all of these charges and these counts that they had and these serious charges, how did you only walk out with uh whatever his like a
1 year
year?
time served and 10 years probation.
Like I was like that
Thank
didn't
you.
even. And then he gave his answer. I can't tell you what the answer was. I gotta go back and look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not for me to judge. I'm not judge, jury, and executioner. I just know what I was reading. And to me, even then, I told him in his face, I'm like, bro, these are a lot of charges. How do you only walk away with that little bit of time? And he gave the culture his response. Now, whether y'all want to take that and say that makes sense or not, that's for everybody else to decipher for themselves, man. But we're all adults. We
I didn't get to finish
again,
the video to see his response as to why.
well, his response to why he only got a year in layman's terms was he spent $20,000 on a good lawyer, and she was able, you know, to work a deal that only get him a year, and then they gave him, I think he said, what, time served for 62 days, and the rest of his time has been on probation, and he's still actively on it.
Got it.
Now, to everybody that knows anything about anything, you can make sense with that information as
So
you
he did
as you will.
he did something similar to what Gunna did then.
And then again, he was also stating, and in the interview, you guys will see it, he was saying that a lot of this stuff was quote unquote strategy. We don't know him and the big homie and what they supposedly orchestrated and how this was supposed to play out.
But
So,
that negates if the co-defendant said that's not true, right?
no, yes, it does. I
Mm.
asked him on camera, are you and all your co defendants okay? with each other. You guys are all cool. There's no smoke, no static. Nobody will say that you snitched on him, took the stand, gave nobody no time. He said no. So these gentlemen say different. They say they have evidence to show. They say that they have the full footage for the interrogate, and I think that's the most important thing. The rest of their case, personally, to me, I don't care. I'm not whack 100. I'm not an exposer. I ain't never been to prison. I don't wish to, plan to. I don't care about nobody paperwork in that sense. But I know how to read. I'm not an idiot, right? I have a decent enough education. I know how to read, right? At the end of the day, the whole topic in question right now is that interrogation footage. And I told them in the interview, if this is all you're gonna present, this ain't it. And if these gentlemen say that they have it, let them come. We're gonna play it. And we, everybody take it for what it is from there, man. Then we can get back to the raps. Cause all this shit corny.
Okay.
Oh, everybody got quiet, man. See, this energy killed the room of battle rap, man. This
This
shit
shit
whack.
Nah,
sad. It's
hell,
really
no,
fucked up. It's sad,
This
man.
shit
hell,
whack. No,
hell.
you see how quiet it got? Like that shit's whack. That's the culture don't need this type shit, man. Whether it's
Hey
true
yo,
or not,
I
you know.
disagree with you, bro.
No,
Yeah, I don't
listen.
care where you
I
at in the
get no.
world.
Listen. No,
You
I
gotta get
know,
rid
Zach.
of the
I get it. I get that part. As a man, we
man,
know what
you
that
ain't
part is.
even
But as
man,
far as the
y'all
culture, like
man,
man, let's
y'all
get to the
listening
what's
raps.
to
Y'all
hold on,
y'all
who
listening
this?
to niggas
Who
that
this?
should
Who
have
this?
went to
Yo,
jail.
what's up? What's up, gang?
What the fuck, bro?
Yo,
Who
we
that?
can hear you. You can hear us? Yo,
No.
yo,
Yo.
yo, you can hear us? We hear you.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up with you, gang?
I'm saying like he just gave his perspective of a person that ain't even been to jail, ain't even been through this type of
Yeah,
shit.
nah, yeah. So look, respectfully, right? Just
Damn, I've
respectfully,
been through I've been through this shit,
I
fam. I've been to prison. But bro,
nah,
listen, bro.
that's why I feel different than he feels. So let's what's up with it? What you part of the situation?
I ain't part of nothing. I'm a battle rap fan. And I don't like the fact that,
Nah,
bro,
we
like I don't
ain't.
like the fact that, bro, y'all go so hard against a nigga,
Yo,
and
yo,
and
yo,
the
hold on, hold on,
majority
hold
of
on,
these
hold on, hold
people
on.
Yeah,
ain't
Yo,
never
yo, yo,
been
yo,
yeah.
yo,
through
yo.
Hold
nothing.
This,
on.
yo, yo,
I just
yo,
tried
yo,
to get
yo.
him. I just tried to get him out of here. Yeah.
First of all, the label was out of New Orleans, where the Big Fool is from. I was in charge of getting that together. You just heard him say he was in the streets. They didn't even know how to do the Twitter space. So you think they know how to do an LLC and paperwork and all that? No, I was the one in school. I put that. It's even in my paperwork where he told me to do it. And we talked about it. I can show y'all that. And I showed knowledge in them that last night. And hey, bro, Jay, we cool, but you got a bad memory, bro. Because
About
in
what?
the video, you can go to the interview. Last 5 minutes of the interview, I told you, hey, bro, one of these, how the video got out here, one of these niggas don't like me.
Facts.
So how you gonna sit there and say on this live that I told you that we all was cool? You just said that like 3 times, bro.
Nah,
You said
clone
clone on the
on the
on
video,
the on
clone.
the
He
interview.
asked
You
you at
said it.
the end is what he talking about. He
No,
said
he asked me
we
was the big fool. He said was all of them out.
no clone.
I told him
Hit
that
me,
all of them
gang.
was out.
Hit me, gang. He told you on the end of the video. He said, "Will any of your co-defendants,
Come
is
back
you
up and say that you
and
testified against them.
no. That was not his words. He said, "Well, is you and your co-defendants at a point where any of them will say that you did not snitch on them?" Is what he asked you, and you said, "Yeah." And now, boy is here saying different.
And clone, you right. You did tell me you and Pacino had smoke, but
Bro,
we
no.
had. So I'm not negating that either. But
But you just
I
said
did
I
ask.
just said all of us was cool, bro. You just said that. I told you one of these niggas don't like me, and that's how this video got in the culture in the first place. I just told you that last night. We had a whole talk about that, even when the cameras was off.
No, for sure. And okay, so I may have misspoke on all of y'all, but I did ask you
Man,
last
come
night on camera. Look, but I did
so
ask
so
you
you
last
so
night
you
on
feel
camera.
like so you understand how I feel like this is set up right now, right? Because we just had
Okay,
this talk off cam, bro.
the cloning can't be a setup. We
No,
just
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. But where's the black and white where Clone agreed to testify against who, or the
there's none.
information that they got from
There
me
is none.
led
I
to
didn't
this?
see it.
Where
What
is
you gave,
that? When the
what
fuck do
you
we get
hey
that?
We not,
hey,
but
they're
we
gonna
not
pull up.
talking, but we
They're gonna
not,
pull up and show
No,
anything
we
that
but
they
talking
want to
about
show.
clone.
snitching. We talking
Yeah,
about snitching, bro.
but with
We
it,
talking about what I. We talking about me
I'm
pointing
not
a finger
trying
at
to.
them to
What
get
I'm
them
three
locked
bloods
up.
saying.
That's what we're talking.
I'm not
Yo,
trying to
clone.
do
Let
the
me ask
yelling
you
shit,
this.
gang. But
Oh, no, no,
you
no. You good? My bad. My bad.
hold on.
No,
Now
you
let's
trying to
look.
talk? Pardon
Look,
me. Go
yeah,
ahead.
this my thing, gang. We not talking about like if you testified and taking a stand. That's what I told you on the live. Like that's not what this shit about, gang. It's the video, gang. And everybody, even Pacino got up here and said that there is no transcript for that. So that's why niggas real focus is the video. And at this point, they said they got the whole video, so they gonna put the video out. So niggas is trying to see the whole video. Like I told you from jump, niggas is gonna want to see the whole video. Cause you told me, which in a sense we on live, so you told the world that the
Oh
transcript
yeah,
of the video ain't
if
in the
it's not in their
paperwork.
paperwork that they can play the whole evidence and all that, I cannot play the whole video without facing repercussions. I can't.
No,
And you stated that no, and
look,
not like
look,
And
that,
I
but
look,
he
hold
told
stated
on,
them
that.
that.
Hold on,
hold
he
on.
stated that last.
That's
My real quick, he did state
mhm.
that last
And
night,
I
and there,
told,
he
but that
said there's
wasn't stated
names.
not one time
No,
here though,
and
bro.
there, hey, and there was names in the video to
That
reasons why
wasn't
he didn't want
stated
to
here
put that out.
not one time, no, bro. You ain't relay that message not one time for me, bro. And I just told
I
y'all that I
can't,
couldn't
yeah,
get
I
up here
can't
with
speak for,
them.
hey, I can't speak for you and everything. While some of
Nah,
our
but I'm
behind the
saying
scene, hey,
you're speaking
clone,
on what you heard last night though,
no, I'm
as a
only speaking.
blogger.
Yeah, no, I'm not, because I'm not a blogger. I'm just here, right?
But I'm saying you were here at the situation though, bro. You
I know
got to
for
speak
sure.
everything. If you gonna be a mediator in this situation, you still got to remember everything. You got to recall everything, bro. And that's
Okay,
pretty
but hold on.
important, my
Hey,
dog.
but clone, there's a difference between our behind the scenes conversations off camera and what they're questioning about what was said on camera. And you know, last night, and I think everybody can look at the footage from last night. Not at one point last night did you, and you know we was in here. I didn't give you no type of energy like this was no ambush. Like I'm trying to do. I've told you guys 1,000 times. I really don't care for this shit. You feel me? But we're here. Knowledge asked me to be here. You said it last night. You wanted to sit here with two people that you felt you respected and their opinion to look at the work. And I told you last
I
night.
still
I
I
listen, and
still
I told you
respect
last,
you, bro.
and I do
But
too.
I
With you
just
my
want you
nigga,
to
bro.
recall all the conversations. You feel me? I want you to recall all the
Okay,
information.
so let me ask you:
And
Do
and,
I have?
and
Do I have the right to speak on some of our behind the scenes conversations? Because there were things said, and I don't want to speak for you either, without your permission. But if you're telling me I can, in certain
Not,
situations, if things
not, not,
come up,
not.
I
You
can
can
speak
keep
on it. I
behind the
mean,
scene. As far as information, like I told you that I had a problem with somebody, or we was all cool. That's what you
okay. Can I
said.
ask you something? Is it safe to say why you didn't? Why you told me you didn't want to put the whole footage out?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the main
There's
things last night, look, one of the main things you said to me last night, off camera was the reason why you really didn't want to put the whole thing out is because some of the footage in there has people's personal information that have nothing to do with this, and you didn't want them people, their kids, or whatever else was in that footage to be out there for
true
people to
indeed.
have.
True indeed.
Okay, and that's this was, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you know what I
That's
mean?
a
So
fact, bro. I'm
that's
just
why you
speaking
didn't
on.
want us to have the whole footage, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's why I told you last night. I said, well, if this is all we're gonna have, the only thing that I have a discrepancy with is I can't see enough of what the edits we have. And outside of that, I didn't have no picks. You feel me? I read the paperwork that you gave me. The names didn't match up. I didn't see none of the names that you mentioned in the video clips that we did have. These guys are saying that they are said individuals. What I'm supposed to do, clone?
No, 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 bro. Bro, as far as what they got and entertain that, I just want you to relay the info, bro, that I
Okay,
gave you. You feel me? That's all. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I ain't got no problem with entertaining both sides and letting them speak their piece. I promise you, I don't. Because at the end of the day, Clone didn't snitch,
I said it last night. I didn't see your name in
and that's
nothing
all
that
I got to
stated.
say, bro.
You know what I mean? I didn't see you take as far as the paperwork. I didn't see your
Hold
name
on,
stated in
don't
nothing.
leave, don't leave.
Nah, don't let him stay if it's gonna mess up his probation.
And you already is.
But if he's not talking to them and they not here, I mean, I don't know. Y'all know better than me. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You know what I'm saying? If he say he can't really be up here with them like that, he can't be up here with them like that. And I gotta respect the man's word. He came, spoke his piece. Jack, you know what I mean? If there's any questions, Jack, I mean, shit, we just hit him behind the scenes and you know what I mean? Off some shit
Nah,
like that.
bro. Nah. But I was that he right here. I was to ask him. I mean, I was letting y'all
Yeah,
get y'all little, you know what I mean, shit
yeah.
off. But I wanted
I
to
know.
ask him, like, man.
I don't know, man. I don't. What events coming up, man? What we got going on? Who battling this weekend? I'm not with this shit. Cuz.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
On me, cuz not like that. I got
Nah,
love for
look,
bro.
bro.
Like
Nah,
I
bro.
mean,
It ain't.
I
Look,
felt bad
look.
for bro.
I
Like I don't want him to
so
feel I'm up
wrong.
here trying to drag
So
that nigga.
wrong.
But shit, the facts are the
So
facts on
wrong.
some shit.
So
Yeah,
wrong.
what's
That's
up?
why I'm about to say something, right? And I promise you, I do not mean to offend you, or I do
I
not
don't give
want
a
to
fuck,
offend
nigga.
you.
Speak
Nah, listen.
freely, cuz.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I'm just prefacing this. I'm not trying to offend you. I ain't trying to offend. You know what I mean? But I was gonna just go keep this shit 1,000, bro. This is why niggas be saying like niggas who do be or have went through these situations or be in the streets be needing to be the ones that had these combos. Like
Facts.
I understand you. You can read and you an intelligent
Yo,
person, but it's just yo. You back?
yeah, hey, this Pacino, man. That nigga just got on this shit and lied. Nigga, what problem I got with you? Nigga, you wasn't in the streets. Nigga, you was a battle rapper. I ain't got no problem with you. The only problem I had was you getting on there telling these folks my name and saying that I had people up under me.
He ain't in here right now. We hear you though, bro.
Yeah. Bam,
Yeah,
bam.
that nigga telling y'all lies, man. I ain't got no problems with that nigga besides that nigga speaking on my name. Never even seen dude.
Hold on. You never even seen them?
Man, I never seen dude.
Hold the
Wait,
fuck
hold
up.
on, man.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the what?
Man, I never seen dude, man. Dude ain't did nothing to me. If he did, I would have
Oh,
handled my issue 10 years ago.
hold the fuck up. Hold up.
Are you saying you never seen them like y'all never seen each other ever before, or you ain't seen them since this whole situation happened?
Hell no, I ain't. Man, I think. Have I seen Tyrone before? Yeah, that's what I thought. I ain't never seen this nigga in person before.
Nah, gang. Nah, gang. No. No fucking way.
That do make a difference though. Like you never seen them, bro.
No, I ain't never seen that nigga.
What's
Nah,
crazy is
bro, that make
what's
it worse.
what's crazy
Hold
is
on,
Hey, can
what?
I ask a question? Hey, look, hold on, my bad. Can I ask a question just from the little
Clone said
glimpse
that's
I
not
did read?
true.
at the end
Oh,
of the
Oh
clone
my
clone said that's not.
God. Oh God.
Oh man.
at the end of the interview, he tried to make it seem like he was just this big on big homie, 13 homies under him. Nigga had one homie,
Hey,
his cameraman. Nobody, he never pulled up to nothing.
He said y'all seen each other a few times though. He said y'all seen each other a few times.
See me, I got a song with him. I went to one of his battle rappers. Chino, never seen him.
hold on.
Who
So
is
Uh,
this
this?
is
Who is this? Who is this?
hold on.
Who is
Yeah,
this
who just
speaking?
talking?
this Caesar.
Caesar.
Okay.
Are you one of the co-defendants listed on the information?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead. Speak freely, family.
Only thing I just don't like the lies that was spoken.
I
Like
gotta roll up again.
I'm pulling up with Pacino, and we can talk in person. Like however y'all want to do it.
No, it's just a conversation,
But
gang.
we all,
Niggas
cause
ain't.
look, we all finna
Yeah.
jump in different cars, and we on the way now. So I ain't finna be around him on his phone.
Oh no, yeah, no. When y'all pull up for the interview, it's just a conversation, gang. That's it. Ain't
No
nobody
doubt.
on no other shit.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, man, that man ain't never seen me. I ain't never seen that man.
Yeah, like I said, he said he seen y'all seen each other a few times.
Where? When and where? And still, what problems did we
He said
have?
he never said y'all had a problem either. He said he never said y'all had a problem. But for some reason somebody over there didn't like him
Who?
for whatever reason. I don't know.
Only thing over here, only thing on the game banging side was nigga nobody respected you, nigga, cause you ain't put in no work. So is that what he talking about?
And he said, did you guys ever come to the studio?
Nah, me? I never been to his studio with him. Now, probably my cousin. Yeah, he probably been to a studio with him. Like he just said, he got a song with him. But I've never spit a bar a day in my life.
I'm fucking crying.
Mm.
So you saying you never seen them, and he still named you and gave up how many people you had under you?
Hell yeah.
Now, that's wicked as fuck. Like telling is wicked, but that's wicked, wicked. That's future wicked. Like that's wow. I,
He's saying they drove. Y'all drove to Warner Robins and came to the studio. So whether even if you okay, so he's just saying y'all do know each other. You saying you don't know him. So I mean,
right,
the,
so
the,
y-
the,
you said you got the rest of the video, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because he said he can't. He said he can't put it out without repercussions.
Wow,
And at
what
this point,
repercussions of what? He talking about okay, I heard him keep popping about his $20,000 lawyer. Man, I had Marissa Goldberg. She up under Drew Finley, the $1 billion lawyer. Man, nobody ain't never told me I couldn't speak on this after it was over with. That wasn't one of my stipulations. One of my steps was I ain't supposed to be on social media. But all that shit he telling y'all, man, that shit cap. Nigga, the only one on
so
our case got a bond.
you hold on. Say that again. I
Hold on.
ain't
Yeah, I
hear
was just
you.
gonna
Say
say
that
that one more
again.
time.
Man, yo, he the only nigga that was on our case that got a bond. All the rest of us did time. We didn't get out in no year. They wouldn't even give us no bond.
So y'all did how much time y'all niggas did in there?
Man, all together, majority of us did about 5 years. And while he said they were offering him 20 years, they were offering all us 35 and better if we ain't cop out. All of us copped out.
he's saying because he ain't had no prior any prior gang
Man,
situation,
I ain't
and
had
then
no
he
prior gang charge neither.
okay. Yeah. So it's so you're saying clearly, basically, due to what he said in the interrogation room, naming your name is what led to you getting incarcerated and getting the time you got. That's basically what you're saying.
Hell yeah. When he told Cobb County that Hurt was part of this, and Hurt had 20 to 30 people up under him, man, a couple weeks later they came and re-fingerprinted me and took me back downstairs all over again and charged me with a RICO.
Hey,
So
bro, can
he
I ask
so
you a question? Hey,
hold
bro,
on,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
yeah, but real quick. So to clarify, you saying he told he did that interrogation room and then they came and got you and fingerprinted you and hit you with the Rico.
yeah.
Bet.
All right, bro. So listen, this is not a record label that
Hell
he
no,
was talking about.
this wasn't no fucking record label. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all the real. Man, dude was never he was a gang member. He wasn't a gang banger.
Mm-hmm.
So what Round did was, because all of us, we was putting the press down like, man, who this nigga is? Like, you gave this nigga this thing, but this nigga ain't putting in no work. So what he told him to do was, you're gonna be a rapper. And that 359 shit that he's talking about, that entertainment shit, man, that was Muscle's brother shit in New Orleans. That shit was never down here.
Um, did he? I'm saying he never had to testify on the case, though, right?
Shit, nobody, hell no, cause nobody ain't want to take it to trial. We all copped out.
Yeah,
We
he
all
said
took a
that last
deal.
night. He said they all took pleas last night,
Yeah, they all took pleas.
Yeah,
and I asked him for his plea paperwork, and we didn't go through because, like I said, I'm not a savant in that shit. So he had it with him, but I didn't go through it because I didn't even know what the fuck I'm looking for in there.
man, this nigga so green. This nigga talking about at a bond here. Why they ain't say nothing about you snitch? Nigga, nigga at a bond here, they ain't gonna talk about you supposed to be testifying. Nigga, we ain't gonna find that shit out till we get a discovery packet, and then 9 times out of 10 in the discovery packet, they gonna withhold information till 10 days before trial.
Let me ask you this: is his name in your paperwork at all?
Nah, see, look, I never got the paperwork.
Huh?
Yeah, I never received it. They never gave it to me and my lawyer. We never got it.
You never requested it?
Yeah, we requested it, but they kept prolonging and kept prolonging, and by the time it was so long gone, I got hit with another RICO. I got hit with another RICO while I was in prison. The same one that Hood Rich
Damn, my
Pablo was
nigga.
on, I was on that same one.
So you don't got the paperwork, but what you do have is the video.
Hell yeah, I got the video. My
The
cousin,
full video.
yeah, the full video, the whole entire thing.
Okay. Okay. Answer this question. The video that we saw on Hip Hop is Real, is that video edited?
Hell, nah. See what it is they just stopped it. It's not edited. They just stopped it. And he said a little more right after that. But see, my cousin is the one who put that video out there. He just stopped it.
So no, what I think what he's asking is the video that Hip Hop is Real just posted. They put a clip at the beginning. I think what he asking is that video edited, not the 31 clip of him saying the
No, I
name.
ain't talking about the 31. You right, Jack boy. I ain't
Yeah.
I ain't even talking about the 31. I'm talking about the video that he showed on Hip Hop is Real.
Uh,
Is that the same video you have? Is that the same full video you have?
yeah. It's the full video.
Okay, so have you seen that video on Hip Hop is Real, bro?
Yeah. I watched it one time. I ain't collect all the information all at once, but I watched it.
Okay, but bro, listen. I'm not talking about the 31
Yeah,
seconds,
I
bro.
know what you're
I'm not
talking
talking
about.
about that one. Okay,
He
okay,
talk he
okay,
talk he
okay.
talk about the one that just dropped like 2 hours ago, two
Yeah,
hours
yeah,
and
that's the
change
one
ago.
I just watched that.
All right, yeah,
Okay,
that it's
okay.
that
Is that
video
the
edited.
same video you have? Is
Yeah.
that the same exact video you have? Nothing was edited.
Nah.
Yo, let me ask you this though, right?
Okay, that squashed that then.
Let me ask you this though. You don't have your discovery, you don't have your paperwork. How do you know for a fact that he told on you or he
I
did?
was
I mean,
finna ask that.
What you
outside of the video of him just naming your name.
what you mean? Do you
That's a
do you
lot,
not
bro.
listen?
I'm
This
just asking.
how Rico works. In order for a detective or a prosecutor to build a case upon you, there has to be some type of person amongst your gang that admits that you are part of this gang.
Okay.
Which
Okay,
is which is
okay.
why which is why a lot of niggas look at proffers in a negative way. And if you don't know what a proffer is what Gunna did.
Dude didn't
Because
have to
even
get
if
up
you
there. Dude didn't have to get up there and say my name at all. I never was in no interrogation room and said nobody name.
Gotcha.
All right. So I got a question, right?
is he the
Y'all,
only one that got pulled into the interrogation room?
I mean that I
Or did
know of
er,
him and the other dude that's that cooperated with him.
got you.
hey, bro, I got a question. You say that you had copped out for 5 years, right?
No. I caught that 15 do 5 with credit for
Okay,
time served, released
15
on
do
time
5.
served.
So like, there's no way he could have cop a plea deal too with 1 year. No way.
Hell no! How the hell you the only one that get a plea deal of 1 year? Then none of us have no gang
Okay.
charges.
Okay, bro. Hey, bro. I'm just asking.
Nah, don't take offense to him, gang. It's the passion. He not angry with you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
he
yeah. No,
definitely
no, no.
passionate.
I ain't angry with you,
yeah,
bro. I'm
He
just
definitely a
passionate about
passion.
it.
You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
like, I mean, like I'm just trying to figure it out, bro, because like that prison and Fed talk, like I really don't know too much prison and Fed talk. I can talk that county talk with you all day. But but like that prison and Fed talk is different, bro. So like I'm just trying to get some understanding. That's all.
Yeah,
Yo, and you said you also got hit with a second RICO. That was one of the reasons why you wasn't like too pressed to get the discovery, right?
yeah. Cause look, this is how it look. All right, the same people that hit us with the first RICO, they end up becoming the GBI. After they became the GBI, they're the same people that put me on the second RICO.
Dang.
They live
Okay.
up in
So
Thomaston, Georgia.
so you get hit with two. So you got hit with two RICOs. Um, when you look at like what was like I guess the charges for your second RICO.
That ain't got shit to do with this right now, Dollar.
They tried to come
That
back
yeah,
again with
they
20. I went back, I sat for a whole nother year in the county I ain't never been in. And then I told my lawyer, hey,
He probably got a call.
And the only reason I'm asking these questions is because, like I said, we know Clone. We're not. I don't know Pacino. I don't know his story. I don't know his credibility. He could just be somebody that got a vendetta against Clone or whatever. So I'm just asking these questions just to be fair, because Clone is somebody we have known for the last, you know what I'm saying, how many years.
Nah,
So, you know what I mean?
I ain't, I ain't got no vendetta with Buddy. Buddy ain't never did nothing to me.
Got you.
I really just want to know why your cousin like dropped this now though, bro.
Nah,
Like,
it's been dropped. But see, look, this is.
oh, okay,
Look,
okay.
all right, I'm gonna give y'all the full scoop on why shit is being dropped again. Because you know, bruh been trying to finesse his way back into things, and you know that shit came back around to my table. That you trying to talk to certain people. So these certain people that you trying to talk to, they come to me like, "Hey, bro, didn't he tell on y'all?" And we like, "Yeah, hell yeah." Here go the video.
Mm. So it's basically just to discredit his, who he is. Basically, y'all saying like, nah, he's no good.
Nah, that nigga ain't no good.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So I mean,
just want to see the video, dog.
yeah. I mean, at this point, yeah. So
I just want to see the video,
Yeah,
dog.
because
All right,
everybody
bro.
was killing him talking about the video was edited.
No, no.
Know what
See,
I'm
you get.
saying?
All
No,
right,
no,
so
look,
this.
look. This is what he tried to do. He tried to, he basically tried to get him a little to think that him giving them something was gonna get him home. Him telling y'all that, oh man, SOS and hurt. You don't see those names in paperwork, nigga. Those are still real people, nigga. I'm hurt. I got locked up behind this same shit.
Mm.
That's what he trying to dress up to y'all. If this was if this was nothing but a record label, what record label that you gonna sit up here and say, oh yeah, all three of these people, they're the high rankings and they got 20 or 30 people on them. What record label moves like that?
Yeah, see, that's the part right there where, like, so where like me is like I gotta see the rest of the video because he say your name and then you say he say how many people under you. That's what we haven't seen
Yeah,
yet.
for sure.
So
Yeah,
that's
we
the
ain't
part
seen
we,
that.
yeah, we can't. Yeah, I mean, that's the part. Like we already kind of like, all right, you saying names that's bad, but when you add in context to like when he say it's a record label, well, record label move like that, like you correct. Don't no record label move like that. To have a bunch of niggas like in that saying it in that term, you know what I mean, in that way, but we didn't hear that part on the video. You know what I mean? So, but you saying also you don't need rap. So it's
Yeah,
also
I
like you
never
say
rap.
you don't rap and you say you ain't meet the nigga. So it's like
So, eh,
he had to say your name.
let me ask this: with your Ricos, are they fed cases or state
Nah, they was
cases?
state Ricos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
but that second Rico wasn't his name was just in it, right, bro?
Nah, the second Rico, that ain't even have shit to do with him at all. By the time
Okay.
the second Rico came, niggas already had them wiped them out. They X'd him out. He wasn't in communication with nobody, with none of us no more.
Mm. So I mean, yeah. So
I'm listening to you, bro.
no, I'm just
That shit it's this shit crazy.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, like that's kind of how I leave you like until we get the video because it's like bro sounds so passionate it's hard not to believe him. But like
But Clone passionate with his too.
that's
And
what
we
Yeah,
that's
know Clone.
yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
was
Hell,
about to
passionate
say.
liar. Y'all gonna see? Y'all, y'all finna see, man. Where these people ask him, man, how many people up under them? And you say 20 or 30 people.
Okay, bro. Do your cousin got his paperwork?
Shit, I want to say, I want to say he did just have it in the car with him. And what he showed y'all, that's not even all of it. That shit was 30,000 pages.
30,000 pages.
Yo, what the part? So you saying in the video is going to be a part in the video where he's basically saying that he had 20 people under him?
Nah, he gonna state what me and SOS had 20 to 30 people under us.
Oh, under yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be visibly seen in the video, basically.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I do got a question. At any time in this video, do they like start to try and like specify zero in or said record label?
Nah, hell no. Basically, when he kept trying to say, "Oh, this a record label, this a record label," they wasn't going for that shit.
Nah, even in the clips, they weren't going for it. You
No,
can see it in the clips.
that's what I thought I remember from the clip that was played at the beginning, but he right here, so instead of just thinking that I knew I was right, I figured I
No,
asked
you were right
for
because
clarity.
Clone said it was
But
the
bro,
truth, and the dude said it sounded crazy, and sometimes the truth is crazy, and then the cop said, "Well, no, sometimes crazy is just crazy." The cop was like, "Nigga, I ain't
Yeah,
trying to hear
cause,
that shit."
cause the parts we seen that Clone showed us was definitely where he was kind of dodging the questions and things like that. But let me ask this: why did you put the part where he's basically saying that you and Hurt had 20 dudes? Y'all had the footage. That's like a little bit more, you know what I mean? Or you
Because
just felt like what y'all?
okay, so look, a couple months back, um, my little brother was at Jackson State Prison, and Clone reached out to him, and Clone was trying to do whatever he was trying to do. So he was doing the same thing, like he telling y'all, "Oh, ain't no video of me saying this and that." So I sent it to my little brother.
Okay.
Okay, so I get what he said. What he said is basically Chloe was trying to make his way back around the guys. So he just sent it to his little Brody, which could be his real brother or one of the guys, so they can have it. And then from there, one of them probably put it elsewhere. You know what I mean? Pass it around and now it's made its way here.
hmm
But his intent wasn't to put it out here first. It was just also around the
Passing it
hood
to
shit.
somebody type
Yeah,
thing.
around the hood
But
shit.
I
So
think,
it's like
hey, but I think now
I'm
was
a clip
asked why
just
only the
enough so
clip.
niggas know. Cause it's like when you in the hood, sometimes that clip is just enough. Like, especially when you passing it to your bro. Cause a nigga saying there is no video that exists. And then the nigga pop up with a clip of the video to show like it's no video. I mean, I got more, but he said there's no video. So here's a clip. Like it sounded like that was his mind was his mindset. And from there, that clip took its legs. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
it's basically to specify his thought wasn't to put it out on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So he not thinking how we thinking when we thinking like if you gonna put it out, why not put out this much?
Got
He
off a
just
text
giving it
app.
to a specific person. Yeah.
He was text.
Yeah, and he's communicating with somebody in the prison. They're using text apps and all types. That ain't that type of.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like he sent it to fit one situation, but it grew legs and now it is where it is. So it's like, all right, since niggas say that's not enough, I got everything. Is
Yeah.
basically what he's saying.
Yeah, cause dude was telling me and he didn't even know that he was talking to me on through text message and said, "Man, I'll give you $1,000 if you got a video of me stating people names and saying their rankings and how many people got under them." I said, "Well, I want my $1,000." I sent him the video, never heard nothing else from him. Now he pop up with y'all acting like he's solid.
All right, hey Joe, I got a question, right? So look, Joe, y'all saying that they weren't going for it's a record label, right?
Hell no.
But all because they weren't going for it, what make you think he ain't keep saying it?
I mean, what you saying that for anyways? What you talking for anyways? Nigga, you ain't the part. You ain't nothing on nothing. What you giving out any information for? Period. You ain't had nothing to do with shit. It was a battle rapper.
Oh, okay. Hmm. You saying he just talk just to talk?
Yeah, he just scared, wanting to go home the same day.
Damn, bro.
And if we're being fair, I don't think he went home the same day though. If I recall correctly, his bond he had two bond hearings. He was denied and he did sit for like 60 some days.
But
Exactly.
bro, that's still like the same day as
No,
long as
I
they
know,
sit,
no, I know, but this
as
is for the
long as they
layman.
sat, bro.
But this is for the lamest motherfuckers that ain't paying attention, like and don't understand that part. You know what I mean?
Look, they wouldn't give us shit.
I mean, man, this whole situation crazy. This whole situation crazy.
Yeah, and
I mean,
Clone.
it really come down to, you want to keep it 100. Somebody lying, and the paperwork that he's saying Clone left out in that video is what proves it. That's where I'm at with it.
I
Like
Say that
whatever's
again,
on
Jack.
that, I said so. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say what I do believe, but somebody's lying is what it comes down to, because they got different perspectives. So in some sense, until we get the full video, we kind of stuck for those who don't want to pick what's going on. I know what's going on.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, like the detective tell him, he was like, man, the detective tell him like, man, I know what you trying to do. You trying to get
Clone did 10 months though, right? He did 10 months.
yeah, he did 10 months and got a bond and burned it out.
Right.
Yeah, it was dudes on our case
All
never
right,
even been
so
to
so
jail.
did he? So did
Matter of
he do
fact,
10 months or did he do 62 days? Them two different, bro.
hey, hey, look,
That's
hey,
two
look.
different
Let me tell
timelines.
y'all what's so crazy. The person that lost their life, their cousin was on our case and didn't speak a word to nobody, and he lost his actually real family member, and he still went down the road with us. He still went to prison.
Yeah. Uh, as far as like the time though, because Jack asked the question as far as like the 60 days or the
Yeah, I
ten
was about
months.
to. I mean,
I really don't. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did a day
I,
or he did
I was
10
about to
months.
say, I could
All I
tell
know is he was
Brodo
out on the
though.
streets and we wasn't.
I could tell bro don't really know, because he said yeah to both. So I'm kind of asking you knowledge and you Roll, because both of y'all said two different things. Rove said
I
62
know he
days
said
and
he did
knowledge
ten
said
months.
10
He did
bucks.
10 months,
So
like a year,
Rove
like
said
a
he
year.
said 62 days.
It could have been 62 days between the bond hearings. Then he mentioned something about 62 days last night too.
So basically, he told you 10 bucks knowledge and he told you 62 days, Rome.
It was something about the 62 days. I don't know if it that for sure. And the 62 days could have been the time between the two bond hearings. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the 62 days was to get the bond, and then when he went back to court, he did the 10 months. That sound right, Jack boy?
Oh, it's possible. I mean, I just don't want to guess. That's why I was asking. I just
I
was
mean, I
looking for
think
a
the
clear
62
answer.
days
He
was
never
to
said
get
nothing
the
about
bond
62
hearings.
days.
Well, hell, y'all brought up 62 days.
Yeah, that's no, they did. That's why I'm confused now. Because both of them got two different time periods. Like,
Because these
cause,
can
cause,
sit that
cause,
long for a
cause when,
bond, bro.
but I be actually listening. So when bro said that he was like, man, the nigga goddamn said what he says, he can get out the next day. Bro was like, and he sat for 62 days. And then you was like, man, niggas understand what he mean. He was like, he was explaining it in layman's terms for niggas who didn't. And then knowledge just came back when he sat for 10 months. So that's why I'm confused.
No, when I said the shit about layman terms, that's because Villa said nigga 62 days to a nigga sat for 5 years is the same day.
No,
I'm
I
like, well,
understand why you said it. I'm saying your number you spoke was 62 though. So you were saying that he sat for 62 within your in the what you was explaining. And I'm saying when you said 62, Dollars is now saying 10 months. So
okay, yeah, that we might have been talking
yeah,
about two different things.
yeah,
That's it.
uh-huh. But yeah, no, I mean I just want to see a video of me personally, man. I
And
want to
he
see the
did
whole
say,
video.
and last night in the interview, he did say, I believe I asked him on there, I'm like, out of all these charges, you only got that little bit of time. Why? And then he explained why he only got that minimal time compared to what they were offering.
Yeah, because of it, the people who came and spoke for his character. You know what I'm saying? Showing where he wasn't even involved in a lot of this shit. So
Man,
Nah,
that's
when
why
you
he
man,
was
when
able to
when
do
you
that.
when you
hey,
uh
listen.
huh.
He wasn't the only one that had people that's credible. I had people. Listen, I'm from Cobb County. I had head football coaches come speak for me. Man, don't they weren't trying to hear none of that. They weren't trying to hear none of that. I was coaching football before all of this. They weren't trying to hear none of that.
Hmm. So I mean, I guess it's now at this point, like you said, Jack. People gonna want to see the video nonetheless, just to see for themselves, to feel as if he, you know what I'm saying. But as far as and then in the paperwork, you saying, he named you, and so people would have to correlate that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen. The everybody keeps saying paperwork, 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 but the other dude that did the same thing as him, we where's that paperwork about him telling? And he told too.
Oh well, do you talking about
Who
bad
you
news?
talking about?
It was a it's a dude. His name was Tonka on our case. He the one that actually committed the murder. He told some shit too, and that ain't nowhere near in there.
So is that the nigga that they was saying on the video that they didn't want to say his name?
Yeah.
Cause I ain't see
Yeah,
the.
no, hey, no, look, that is to clarify. That is the name that was told they didn't want to say. One of them, I believe. Yes, I did see
So
Tonka's name in the
so
paperwork.
basically you saying two niggas told?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh goddamn. Well, I mean, hot goddamn.
There's a lot
He
of
said
people
one
that's
of the
also
niggas who
questioning,
told was the
your
killer.
back-to-back Ricos and things like that, and they feel like how you got out and things like that. That's just what's popping up from what you said too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people questioning that as far as your credibility.
Yeah. How I got off on my shit is because first of all, I never talked to nobody. Second of all, I didn't have nothing to do with nothing that was going on. See, look, let me break it down to you. On the RICO, in order to convict you for real, you have to have two predicate offenses. Meaning you have to have two crimes that connect you to this enterprise. Saying basically, okay, well, I sold drugs to further my gang status in this enterprise. I also did armed robberies to further my gang status in this enterprise. I never had nothing. I never had none of that. I just didn't want to take it to trial because I knew what people already had them painted the picture of. They already put me on the news. They already associated me with all these crazy charges. So all I want to do is, man, I want to go home. What? How much? What? Take 15 years probation? Bring me from here, bring me from there. I go home. Okay, bet.
Thus the system.
All my guys still fuck with me. Nobody ain't said nothing about Chino. Chino ratted on nothing. I can go anywhere in the city.
Like I said, even speaking to him, Clone feels the same way.
Nah, yeah, Clone feel that way about Warner Robins, about going to a rap battle. He ain't pulling up in no hoods.
Yeah, this is,
Do he
listen.
got a battle coming up?
Yoshi, come on, man.
I know, right? But so bro, listen, you never chill with Clone ever in your life.
Nah, never smoked with him. None of that.
That's why this story is wild hundreds, bro. You like like you basically saying
Bro, that
Clone
shit
just
blew
told
my
on you
mind,
just to
bro.
tell on you, bro.
Yeah, bro, that shit blow my mind, bro.
Listen,
That shit blow my
listen, y'all.
mind,
That's
bro.
basically
Listen,
what you telling us, bro.
listen. In the video, y'all gonna see where he says, "Man, I will tell you anything, but I don't know certain parts." He trying to just get home. That's why he running his mouth. He was trying to go back home that same day.
Okay, listen. I understand that part. But bro, you saying that he put your name in it and y'all never even met,
Yeah, for
bro.
sure. Anything that he try to say,
Nigga said, yeah, for sure. That shit is wild to me, dog. Like, that shit is wild, bro. Nigga never met you is crazy.
yeah, anything that he said, like I seen in this little interview, he said, "Oh, I could have told this and I could have told that." Man, nigga, you couldn't have told nothing, nigga. Anything that that you thought you might know, or you probably heard off hearsay, cause nigga, you wasn't around stepping with us.
But you got little Brodies though, right?
Yeah, for sure,
Okay, then so how you know he wasn't stepping with them?
man. Cause all of us in Atlanta, we never went to Warner Robins.
I mean, that still don't justify
Uh,
why he put you in it without even mean you. I mean, it don't justify it. I'm just saying though,
I don't
bro,
know.
it's
That's the question.
man,
That's
this shit is man.
that's
All
the question
right.
y'all should ask him. Why you say bro name? He didn't have no reason to say my name. He didn't have no reason to say SOS.
So what you ain't no CEO of the record label and that.
Man, hell no.
It don't justify it. I'm just asking, bro. I'm
Man,
just
hell no.
asking,
I
bro.
ain't no rapper. Man, I ain't got shit on shit to do with that.
But
Yo,
Stone,
yo, can I say
most
one thing?
CEOs ain't rappers, Stone.
Man, I ain't had nothing to do with. I ain't had no beat makers. I ain't had no A&R. Man, I ain't had nothing to do with none of that.
Yo, can I speak for 2 seconds?
Yeah, so
Yo, what's your name? Pistachio or something like that?
Nah,
Come on,
Pacino,
bro.
bro.
We
What?
not we
Stop
not we
playing,
not
bro.
doing that game. Get
pistachio.
No,
you
no,
the fuck
no.
up
Well,
out of here.
all I'm saying is
Gangster.
a buddy can't buddy can't speak to clone is all I'm saying.
Say what?
Eh,
That's in y'all's plea agreement.
Yeah, they can't be on here at the same time, but where's Clone at?
Right. So I would just let y'all know don't press that. That's all I'm saying.
don't
Hey, who is
who?
that speaking right now? Who is that
Huh?
speaking right now?
No, so I pulled up everybody's paperwork, so I'm reading it just to see what's real and what's
Who
fake.
is
And
it?
I'm like,
Okay,
that's
but
number
who's
one.
speaking?
Oh, yeah, like yeah, like what's going on, bro? We don't know who
No, no,
you is.
no.
You ain't
So
state
right
who you is. Nothing. What's
as
going
soon as
on?
this hit, I start digging and I just pulled up everybody's paper.
Nah.
Who
Like
You
is
Buddy,
not here.
speaking?
Hold on,
Hey,
hold on,
Who is
hey,
gangster.
that
is
Hold
that
talking?
on, hold on. I
anybody
got
SpongeBob?
it,
in
y'all.
this
I got it,
rapper?
y'all. I got it,
Hold
y'all.
on,
Hold on,
let
hold
him
on. I got
talk.
it. I got it. Bro, first of all, before we gonna hear you out, but who is you, gang? You ain't telling us who you is or nothing. Oh, I thought so.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, not
yeah.
like
You
that, but
you
we
you
gotta
you
do
gotta
it.
say your name. You gotta say who
You
you
don't want to
are.
speak. You gotta, put a name on it, bro. We ain't doing that in here.
And I don't know if that was one of your. I ain't removed him
This
either. To
case
my
bringing the
knowledge, he left.
crazies out.
Nah, that was me. He was bugging. Come on, man.
I just ain't know what was going on.
And I understand. He said he pulled the paperwork up and all that shit. Cool. I was willing to hear him out because he said he had it. So I was willing to see if he really had it, if he was going. But goddamn, once he
Nah,
ain't, you
it's
gotta
like
say who
yo,
you
just
is
say
first,
just
though.
say
Like
who
we
you
ain't going.
are, where the
Yeah.
fuck you from, and then nigga say what you gotta say. Like you can't just come up here and not say who you are, my nigga.
Man, we not
I mean,
doing
like he
that.
find. I mean, he definitely started off with shit that we already knew. Him and Clone can't talk to each other. Like,
Yeah,
bro, we
facts.
know that
No,
part.
that
Know what
yeah,
I'm
but
talking
it's
about?
like let yourself to be known. That's it. Like
Hey,
everybody
that's
here
all,
is
bro.
known. Everybody knows. You know what I mean? Who's here? So
Hey,
it's
your
like
words
just
can be
Like,
accounted for, nigga.
exactly.
Speak who the fuck you is. So
You
when you
can't just
speak,
come
it
here
will be
disrespect
accounted
anybody
for.
just for no
Yeah,
reason. Like that shit don't make sense.
that's
Yeah,
the
you just
first
can't come in
thing.
here talking. You just can't come in here talking and speaking your piece, and we don't know who you is. Period.
Like
oh damn, my fault.
if he
Well,
would have
I'm
said he
Billa,
was
y'all. It's a pleasure to meet me.
Billa, shut your
nigga, we
ass
see. Shut up, respectfully. No,
Yeah.
well,
Hey
no,
man,
niggas ain't going for that
I
shit,
don't know what
gang.
dude was talking about, man. Hey, buddy know y'all. He spoke first. He did all the talking first. I'm just filling in gaps.
Yeah, bro. We definitely know Clone, bro.
I know that. So he told y'all what he wanted to tell y'all. I'm
I
three
ain't gonna
minutes
lie,
away too.
but shit, yeah,
Talk a
y'all
lot,
Yeah,
handle
I'm
but
that.
about to step
Y'all
out. I'm
handle
about to
that.
step outside. You'll see me outside.
Well, look, now let y'all go ahead and handle that, man. Y'all know y'all got the culture by a fishing rod hook, nigga. Everybody wait and see the rest of that footage. So,
I mean, Jack, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, helping moderate and co-host and do what you do, man. Because I already know. You know what I mean.
nah, already, gang. I
You know,
appreciate you for
let me ask
having
you
me.
this though before we dip though, because
Uh huh.
respect the clone. Do you feel any indifferent or like what I'm saying? Because how's the culture moving? Because like what I mean?
I mean, my honest opinion right now, it's looking bad for Clone. But like y'all said, we've known Clone, so Clone got a small benefit of the doubt with me. But it look bad, bro. I ain't gonna say it cap. I ain't gonna say it look bad. It is bad from the first video, and we kind of haven't got anything to dispute it for me personally. And it's because I talked to Clone on that live, and I told him the paperwork really don't matter if the transcript ain't in there. We need the video, and it's like the video that we got. Even Rome let him know in his face on video that that shit isn't enough. So it's like for me personally, I haven't got what I was looking for. To be honest, like all of this shit right here is cool little entertainment, filling the gap shit. But if we being always honest, like I told him on the video on the live, if this was one of mine, and we sitting down, we ain't even doing none of this entertaining shit, nigga. I need the paperwork and the, you know what I'm saying? Because we just getting it, so I need everything. I need the paperwork and I need the video, nigga. And you gonna sit here and I'm gonna sit here and we gonna go through this shit. And if this shit bad work, nigga, you know what time it is. Like that's how that shit go. So it's like for me, I'm still just waiting on the video to be real with you. Like I said, all this other shit, standing there. So this shit kind of entertaining. This shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Feeding the battle rap streets in a little cool, little toxic way. You know what I mean? All that good shit. But for the like
Man,
actual
that shit got
proof,
better.
no, nigga ain't got that shit yet. Like what I personally on the live asked Clone for, I haven't got that yet. Like and he told me, and not because I feel entitled, but he told me he would deliver it for me. So I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting on it, and what I got won't enough. Before I even seen it, he should have knew that because Rome told him that shit ain't enough, bro. That clip not enough. Like that shit's on the video.
Bro,
The
he
niggas,
keeping it really like how Daddy keep it
yeah, that shit's on the
real. Like
video, and
you don't know.
bro, right there he in the room. So in a sense, you know what I'm saying, not in your face, but he telling you in your face. He's in the room. Is right there. You right there, and it's recorded. And he told you, bro, this shit like all right, it's nothing in the paperwork, but if niggas is waiting on the video evidence, nigga, this shit you give it ain't enough. He told him that. So it's like it to me, it still ain't been delivered. Like what needed to be delivered still ain't been delivered. You know what I mean? So it's just like if they say they got the whole video, now my attention span is just waiting on the whole video. I ain't gonna lie. And
Yeah,
I'm a type nigga, I'm gonna be mad as shit if I don't get the whole video. I'm gonna be honest. If I get some more clips out this shit, I'll be mad as shit. I want to sit
I
down with
mean,
a blunt and watch the whole 30. Keep it
I
gangster.
Clone 100% got the video. He showed me the video last night. I saw the whole full length
Yeah,
video
he
as
can't
far as
put
the
it out
time.
though. So we ain't respectfully, that shit ain't even nothing. Now that he said he can't put it out, okay, cool, respect. You can't put it
Yeah,
out
I'm just
because you
letting you
got
know
your.
he do
No,
got
I
it,
know, I
and
know.
you can hear everything like that. So he, you know what I'm saying. I watched,
Yeah.
a good part of it. You know what I mean?
Look,
But
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. Now it's like just to bring you in a little bit. Like on this side of the street, bro. Like on this side of the world, like hearing it second party ain't enough, gang. I need to see that motherfucker.
I gotta see it.
I gotta see that motherfucker, gang. I respect you telling me you seen it. I'm not calling you no liar. You know what I'm saying? I honor your word. I believe you. I gotta see that shit though, gang. I ain't gonna hold you.
hmm
I gotta see that shit though, gang. Like I gotta see that shit. Like respect. Like
hmm
not even
And that's why I
respectfully. I
told him
just
it
gotta
wasn't
see
gonna
that
be enough.
shit. It's like
There's gonna be
it's
people
the
that gotta
and the
see it.
reason you need the whole thing is because when you get the whole thing, there is no cutout of context at any point. So it's like I get to sit down and watch this thing in its entirety and fully understand the conversation that was had. There is no oh, but in the first 10 seconds I said this, which shuts down everything. So you would know I'm just playing with like, no, I want the whole 30. I don't want 29.50. I don't want 29.70. I want 30. I don't want
Yeah,
over, I don't want under. I seen what that timestamp said on his story when he put it on there. That's 30 minutes. It's like 30:05. That's what I want. I want the whole
yeah,
thing. I don't want 20 minutes. I want 25 minutes. I don't want 28 minutes. I want the whole 30, bro. Cause and then it's no disputing. Like that's the reason what niggas gotta understand about it is it's like it's no disputing anything. Like it leaves nothing open for question. When we get all the full context in its entirety, there's nothing other up for question. So if it clears your name, it clears your name. Like then what that
I just
allows,
want to
you know what
hear
I mean?
the important question, bro. We don't even need the whole 30.
Nah, I need the whole
We need
30.
to hear that one
You tripping.
question and what he said after that
No,
question,
no
bro.
gang, no
Like,
gang, no gang, no
bro,
gang, no gang. That's not enough.
Jack,
I want the
he,
whole
he did
30.
tell you y'all can link up and he'll show you the video personally.
But I don't live down there. I'm not about to take no motherfucking trip. Niggas say they got it. I'm waiting. Fuck you mean? I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't. Nigga, you got it. It ain't on me. Like this doesn't. Okay, so let me say this. This what niggas understand, bro. When niggas
hmm
push shit
get
out
into
on
that.
you, when niggas push shit out on you, gang, it is nobody's job to do no fucking due diligences, nigga. Like y'all gotta stop saying. Like I be trying to bear with niggas, but in reality, it's nobody's job to do that, nigga. It's your name. Is you gonna stand up for your fucking name? Are you a man for your fucking
Nigga.
name? This ain't even no gangbanging shit. This got to do go back to our granddaddies where they want to pass their legacy
hmm
down, which is their last name, nigga, their name. And you don't want no name that's a smothered ass name. If you really understand the meaning of what the fuck our names are supposed to stand for, like our last name, you go to family reunions, the Russell family, the Williams family, and it's different sections. They all the same family, but these different husbands are trying to carve their legacy. So it's different shit. It's not even gangbanging shit. This is just how it fucking works in history and our culture. So it's like, bro, it's your name, nigga. Are you gonna stand up and clear your fucking name? Are you gonna defend your fucking name? You're not gonna put nothing on nobody that the truth is gonna set them free and they're not gonna stand up for it. There's no fucking way, bro. I'm not gonna sit back and just let you smut my name and be like, well, if niggas don't want to go look for it, oh well, fuck no. Especially when I'm in a field where my name is what makes me money. Like that's the other thing I don't get. In this field, your name and your face card makes you money. If you got something to this point of status, niggas are liable to not fuck with you. Some niggas have got through, but most niggas are liable to not fuck with you. And then how you carry it depends on if you will continue to get booked or not. Because niggas book niggas that have told, but it's how they carry it too. They stand there and they take the battle. You know what I'm saying? They deal with the snitch angle and all of that good shit. But if you come off like you're gonna fight everybody, you're gonna find yourself not getting booked because niggas ain't worth the risk and niggas really kinda ain't really trying to watch it anyway. So it's like it's a you gotta pick a side when you get put on these shits. And the best way to get out of that shit is clear your fucking name. Nobody can clear your name like you can clear your name, people. It ain't even a snitch allegation. You're not gonna let nobody at your job say something about you and shit that ain't fucking true to your man, because you could lose your job, nigga. Fuck you mean? Well, they said I've been late a week in a row. Sorry, Stacy. No, the fuck I haven't. Check the log, bitch. Check the log. Fuck all. That's all you gonna say. Check the log, bitch. And if she don't check the log, you gonna pull it yourself. You got me fucked up thinking you gonna get me fired over being late, bitch. And I've been on time. I actually been early, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Yeah, now I'm gonna cuss your ass out because you in the wrong, ho. You try a lie. Like that's what that shit do, gang. It ain't even about
Yeah,
gang banging or
but
street shit,
what
gang.
about the person, man? You know that
Nigga, and
like
if you
if he
lie,
feel.
Man, come on, man. You asking the question you already
No,
know,
I'm saying
nigga.
if you watch the video and you feel like none of that shit that incriminate or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, basically what I'm saying, gang, is it's on nobody to clear your name but you, fool. It's like whether however you look at it, that's just what it is. Even if somebody lie on you, bro, if somebody tell the truth on you and it's a bad truth, and you want to clear your name by hey, they telling the truth, but they ain't adding the proper context. You gonna want to clear your name. Fuck is you talking about? Even when it's a truth and someone ain't giving the proper context on it, what you gonna do? Come behind it and be like, hey, that may be true, but you not looking at it from the right angle. You ain't looking at it from the right perspective because they want to give you more context so you don't look at it in a negative way if that happens to be their story. It don't matter how you look at it, bro. If someone say something on you and don't give the 100% truth, you're always gonna fight for your truth, bro. Ain't that what niggas be saying? My truth, my truth, my truth. Niggas is gonna fight for their truth, nigga. So you gotta clear your name. No one can clear your name like you can clear your name, bro. When Geechee got hit with that shit, what'd he do, nigga? He ain't wait for none of you niggas. He ain't hit up hip hop is real. He ain't that nigga got on his own shit and cleared his fucking name. for 4 fucking days. Nigga, what? I'm not playing with you niggas. He ain't waiting on nobody else to go do it. He's saying y'all can go do it while doing it. Look, he's scrolling. Look at my shit. Look at my shit. Look. That's how you handle the situation, bro. You don't sit back and talk about, well, y'all go do it. Clear your fucking name. It's your name. And then when you clear your name, that's when you get the right to bag on everybody. I don't get what niggas don't understand. Once you clear your name, you get the bag on everybody, nigga. Like how he was, like how when keep the list and keep the yeah, and then you clear your name and then you could bag on them, and you flip the whole script and now everybody bagging on them with you. I understand what this internet shit is. Like that's all these niggas gotta understand, bro. You have to clear your name, fool. You can't be sitting back waiting on nobody else to clear your name. Ain't none of you niggas gonna get hit with no rapist shit. Fuck some snitching shit. Ain't none of you niggas gonna get hit with no rapist shit and be like, hey, well, go do your homework. The fuck? That's not how that's finna go for none of you niggas. Let's take this
That's a
shit away
fact,
from the
bro.
street. Yeah, let's take this shit away from the streets, bro. Cause this niggas be trying to make the streets like it's the same moral code with shit that don't got nothing to do with the streets. Ain't no man in here or no woman finna get hit because it could go either way. Ain't nobody in here finna get hit with no rape or no sexual assault charge and just stand there like, hey, go do your homework.
No sir.
No fucking sir,
No sir.
bro. No sir, bro. No sir. You
No
have to clear
sir.
your fucking name, bro. It's on you to clear your fucking name.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and I know you're speaking in respective to just the tape. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that part of that, the whole situation, because like I said in the paperwork, all of that, like I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, just talking about the tape. But Clone is still a real person. You know what I mean? He's not just a battle rapper. He's still a real person that got to deal with
Yeah, no, and that's
whatever the
and
implication of that happens to
That's
him.
what
Like
hurt the
he's
most.
a father. He's you know what I'm saying? Like he's a
uh
person who put on,
in the
got
preference what you
leagues. You
in the
know what I'm saying?
preference
Got
what
his
you
league.
saying,
Put
the
on a lot
only
of. I'm just saying, like just
no,
as far
yeah.
as you know what I'm saying, humanize who we're talking about. You as well. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
You feel me? So and the dudes is here right now. They pulling up as we speak. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Y'all look, y'all do that, man. I'm about to get hopefully I wake up in the morning and see the 30 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah. So I
So
guess
all right,
that
so y'all finna get off and do that.
yeah. I
All
guess
right,
so.
hey, look, y'all motherfuckers follow me on here so I can damn jump in y'all spaces and shit, man. Like they took my Twitter, I started over, bro. Hey,
uh
no, hey, no, for real, bro. They started me over again, bro. Like, like everybody come fuck with
Yo,
me because I want to jump
we
into
out.
spaces and shit.
Peace.